If statements. If an expression is true, then take some action. Otherwise, don't take that action. Either way, the execution continues afterwards. That is the core idea of an if statement. If statements make code smarter. They let you do different things in different situations. In this example, we decide to bring an umbrella or not based on whether it is raining. That's a simple but logical decision that we can make. There are 4 parts to an if statement. First, you have the keyword if. Then you have the conditional expression. The conditional is followed by a colon. Finally, on a new line, you have the body of an if statement. You already learned about writing conditionals. Conditional expressions can be variables, comparisons, function calls, or combinations using and, or, and not. In the code shown here, you can see quite a few different kinds of valid conditional expressions. The body of an if statement is a sequence of one or more statements. This body must be indented with 4 spaces. Anything indented below the if keyword is said to be inside the if statement. These indented statements will be executed if the conditional was evaluates a true. Otherwise, Python will skip right over them. If statements can optionally have an else body. If the conditional evaluates to false, then the else will be executed instead of the if body. The if body will literally be skipped over as if it didn't exist. Only one of the 2 bodies will be executed. Note the colon after the word else, and that it has its own body. Think about your program as a flowing stream. Normally, it will go from top to bottom. An if statement changes that flow to optionally go around. We call that behavior branching. Every time you have another if statement, you have another 2 branches. We have previously shown how you can make a trace table that follows the execution of an if statement. We now have to add an extra column to this table to differentiate between steps and lines. With if statements, it is possible that a step may skip a line of code. Even though the program shown below has 6 lines of code, it only has 4 steps. Notice that on lines with if statements, we still have a step, but we simply repeat the values unchanged.